Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh! Hello everybody, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. My name is Kira, and this is my first time ever playing this game. Let's use a fake name. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention to my daughter. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works because we know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting out in high school, she would force me more and more frequently. I would get tired of it. But if she wanted to chase after me like this, I was feeling running away. However, I decided to sign idle in front of the cross on Sayori character. Oh, why are you? I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Oh, well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have to need to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. The street company recently speckled with other students making their daily. Have you decided on a club to join yet? I told you, right? I'm not really interested in joining a club. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. Is she Canadian? You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about, Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. These glasses are pissing me off. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Whoa there. Just because I don't go outside or touch grass doesn't mean that I won't be able to socialize. Your happiness is really important to me, Mel. And I know you're happy now, but I die in the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What's a NEET? Not in education, employment, or training. I'm offended that you think that I will turn out like that, Sayori. Don't make me keep worrying about you. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. But school is just as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Have to pack up my things and check my blankly after the wall, looking for an optimal motivation. Bugs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice than to start the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori and myself come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out. So I came in. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Why is Sayori actually so cute? Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you come to my club, Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Mimi! Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. She was the first one to show interest after one proposed the club. She inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Why? Maybe I am gonna become a NEET. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Wait. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I definitely follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, the section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you to call me a new member. Am I Canadian too? I am Canadian. What? Yuri, I'm pretty sure. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? I'm a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Monica. Yeah. Ah, Zayla. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I know! If you want to say something, say it. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. What? Dude, she's in grade 9? She's 15? She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, Sayori, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Zayla. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. Though having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little, you too, Monica. Come sit down, Zayla. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me and Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I just got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged on the table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been wide, so there's one face next to Monica, one face next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri goes to the other. Still feeling a little awkward, I can see Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table with tray in hand. Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off her tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Why do you look so panicked, Sayori? Is there something in the cupcakes? Natsuki, what did you do? Posters are drawn with icing. Little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori touches her mouth and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Are they poisoned? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you genuinely there's no I can't talk. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you know, you dummy. Alright. I give up and Natsuki reads a lot of things in this conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She grabs the tea cup in front of each of us, setting tea next to the cupcake tray. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Impress me, huh? That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that. You know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make this club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You'd probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Ahaha. Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling my dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put that away. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but big school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best.
You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all with the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about it. So Zayla, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past... What do you mean, considering how little I've read these past... Manga? I'm replying to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Oh, Yuri! Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the barrel from step with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. Yeah, that's so fair. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
I left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looks like you've been working on a poem called...
Wow! Give it back!
Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Oh! Seriously, slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not you!
Natsuki, write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki rubbed her eyes.
You wouldn't like that.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. ...
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Zayla? Monica smiled warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Oh, they all look so disappointed. All four girls share back with dejected eyes. I'm sorry, but... I'm sorry. I thought, no, Yuri, I'm trying to do this club for you. I'm trying to do this club for you, Yuri. Ayla. Well, I'm defenseless against these girls. I am. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing a poem is a price to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Okay, I've decided that. I'll join the literature club.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Aww. It really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'll be so impressed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Zayla, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehe, I'm really impressed with the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety bubbling inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chat as Yuri and Natsuki keeping up with
Hey Zayla, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole night my mind wanders back and forth between the girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Well, I really have to spend every day after school with the club. Perhaps I'll have a chance for both of us. Alright, I just need to make those good chances and look forward to mine. I guess that's writing home tonight. Oh, it's time to write a poem. Warm, embrace, kiss, ambient, I don't know, crimson, fluffy, bunny, sparkle, summer, determination, daydream, hey yo! Fireworks, together, memories, pure, sweet, cheer, universe, family, silly. Yay! Hi again, Sayla. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping our promise, Sayla. Overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into the literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he says any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga's furniture!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki falls back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Zayla always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Zayla can become good friends too.
Sayori. ... As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori, eh? Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? mind. Sarah made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I was expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a deal out if you don't want to be. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, everyone sounds like I just wanted to kick off some scheduled activities with the club. But doesn't seem to be the case. Terry and Monica have having two conversations before now. Yuri takes already very interested in the book. I can't help but notice her defensive expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Nasty's running around the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to bother today. I slept down and sitting near her desk. How much is on something literally related about something like this? I guess I can always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little tired to read. I can fall asleep right now. I'm so mad instead of listening on Sarah's conversation.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that so everyone, something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though.
Eh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do things to their creative minds.
Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
What kind?
Well, I guess we could...
Cupcakes!
Ahaha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
Ah, you're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly!
That wasn't why you suggested it?
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. ...
Cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. At the end, Sayori's like himself, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can remind things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on a keys about things. I can't help wonder what it's like to see the world through her eyes. Why are you so close? I managed to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell off my chair.
Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud!
It's true, though.
You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Eh?
Sayori glances around at herself.
How is it written on me?
Not literally, Sayori. I'm clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all around here.
Ah!
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Ooh! Man, you really did a rush for this.
Shut up! Hair's just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste down your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my fingers.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that.
Hey, you meanie!
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
It's super mean!
That is super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. What is she, like 3? Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh my god! I didn't expect that. Not bad, but I didn't expect it. Okay.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
It is weird. Why are her feet so small? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. What do you mean? Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
Sigh. Why am I saying sigh? If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It moves my boobs get bigger again.
Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy! It's not worth it at all! Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
You! It's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if you get unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like that's a good thing?
If I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. You take care of me better than anyone else would. So that's why I keep being unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focused on getting to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Hey, Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems you wrote now? Mine is just a bunch of words.
Yay! Zilla, I can't hear yours.
You can wait. Yeah, same. I feel the sound enthusiastic, but Sayori trusts waits to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to something so embarrassing. Well, now that everybody's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
Can't wait.
They're not enthusiastically told their own series not repeated loosely toward from the style. And the other hand, Monica was in the composition of them. I can already Monica proceeding and writing Not senior, both people while reaching into the bags. I did the same by myself. Ooh, I can choose! Yuri. Yuri seems most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I just need to put all my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah, I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it.
What?
Hurtful? So it's not that. Oh! Did I just raise my voice? Ooh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buried her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writing. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick that up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize is new writers that they write their style very deliberate. In other words, they typically writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finishes a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammer is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be telling about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this is supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathe. It must be this one. The lasting remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry to have such terrible hands. Body? Terrible hand? What do you mean terrible handwriting? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Couldn't my character not read cursive? Well, I just don't read script very often. My character can't read cursive. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Zayla. Really? Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more salt, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think like that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Let's do Natsuki last. Zero. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Zayla! I wrote 20 words, dude.
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either.
Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's.
Huh?
Hey, so I didn't go to Natsuki. Are you sure you don't like just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure the part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Zayla poem. And that makes it feel extra special. I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Zayla. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. You know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. And again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you float through my mind in the morning makes me feel like a mosquito, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub to sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Or are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. Run out back. Now, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah, especially that last line.
And maybe it's a toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's about to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for joining me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Good, Monica. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions on the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Yeah, don't worry, Zayla. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? That sort of barrier is that will all learn what? But it's that sort of barrier that will all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one.
It makes me think of something Sayori would like. You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotion, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone was so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, it's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot too. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but it'll always help you find what suits you the most. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want me to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not good. Well, that's because I have to sound very confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction this backle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I feel blind like a film left out in the sun. It's too late. Our retinas already sparked with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It was too bright. It was too neat. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you can say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing our poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Natsuki. Question mark?
Well, it's not what I expected for someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotion.
So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked? Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, chickens can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Okay?
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it. I don't.
What? Just be honest.
Why are you convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But that is the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style shouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more right on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps me get the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro! Next, I thought from the youngest one here. Did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. That was a little more shuffle than I anticipated. It doesn't everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if it's being nice. There's no one fault in theirs. This is a literature club after all. As I guess that's why I end up getting myself into. Not sure to say where any longer how to I send up to read Natsuki. They usually exchange paper sharing their poems. As I read the I watch their change. Natsuki started off for with frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
Listen to this language.
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? How can it be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice as that? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which you both did. By the way, so Yuri liked it, and Sela did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Zayla liked my poem too. You know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. You're just jealous that Zayla appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one who magically grew a size bigger as soon as Zayla started showing up.
Whoa! Natsuki! Natsuki, that was a little... This doesn't involve you!
I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Sayla, she's just trying to make me look bad.
No! She's done it! If she can get over herself enough to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems so convoluted for no reason? That makes you just jump out of the reader, not force enough. Help me explain it to her, Zayla!
Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Zayla? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they're probably think more highly of me. Natsuki, you're right. That I liked your poem. Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
It's not what happened at all! You're not taking it so seriously!
I understand, Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, there's still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem is cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, And if you told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It's her.
That Natsuki. I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clutches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped. At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm going to do that. I will spare you for having to look at all your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches up her own comb from her desk and throws out. On her way out, she crumples the foam in her hands and throws it in the trash. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands, but she stares at her desk. I did believe her and another desk. Sigh. Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
I could never hate you.
No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that?
You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Thanks, Sarah. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, one thing Natsuki said. Exclamation points? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Zayla, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems are even better. Dot! I think to myself. I don't know more about what my poems are. I think that means I can understand better than I know something about your
Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often?
No! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
You know, Zayla, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in this club. But at least seeing you along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun!
Sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't solved the situation. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay!
Yeah, let's do this. That took a really long time. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you staying, if you stayed till the end. Yeah, bye!